Hey guys, how are you doing? So today we're going to talk about the M2 MacBook Air. The main attraction of the WWDC 2022 event was probably the newly introduced M2 chip and the integration of it in the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pros. With the new M2 chipset came a new generation for the MacBook Air. So it's considerably thinner compared to last generations. Um, Overall, it got a new design, so it has a new keyboard, new camera, new screen, and it's more like last year's M1 Pro MacBook Pros. So it looks boxy, though it doesn't have the I/O as the MacBook Pros, so it doesn't have HDMI or the SD card slot. Compared to M1, the M2 chipset has an 18% faster CPU, a 35% more powerful GPU, and a 40% faster neural engine. It also supports 24 gigabytes of unified memory compared to 16 gigabytes on the M1. The M2 chip has 20 billion transistors instead of 16 billion on the M1. The base CPU clock speed is 3.49 gigahertz instead of 3.2 on the M1. Then it has a 10-core GPU instead of the 8-core GPU. And finally, it supports ProRes and ProRes RAW, which the M1 did not support. The M2 MacBook Air has a 13.6-inch screen instead of the 13.3 on the previous generation of the MacBook Air. However, it has a lower pixel per inch density. It has 224 pixels per inch, while on the last generations, it was 227 pixels per inch. The M2 MacBook Air comes in Midnight, Starlight, Space Gray, and Silver. So should you buy the M2 MacBook Air if you are a professional coder or video editor? It's probably a better choice for you to buy the M1 Pro MacBook Pro as it is more powerful. Uh, it can get more RAM, more SSD, more powerful chip. But if you are a student, like a college student, it is a good option to buy the M2 MacBook Air or even the M1 MacBook Air, which, like, both of them are really good options. Thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, and yeah, that's it.